Hello and a welcome back to Hitman. We are in Hokkaido. This is our third run. I did a little bit of exploring offline, so I've got a good idea about this mission story and this mission story. I know how to finish this one. I don't know this one or this one, so maybe as I'm exploring, we'll figure them out. I did find the director. I didn't really follow him, so maybe I'll do that if we have time. I feel like I have a good idea about this one. I'll have to figure out how to start it, though. Let's just dive in. Let's just dive in. That's fine. We're just diving in. What am I doing? Just do it. Do it! Alright. So, let's work on...
Welcome to Hokkaido.
Let's work on the yoga first.
The Gamma Private Hospital provides cutting-edge medical treatment for the global elite, outside the law, if required. The facility is partially run by an artificial intelligence system known as Kai.
I wonder if he would lead me to the
oversees
AI.
patient admission to various areas in the hospital, and even participates in
You know,
some
I can skip this. I can skip this.
Mr. Reaper. As part of the service here at Gamma, your personal room has been outfitted with a radio frequency identification chip. The device will unlock and allow access to your personal suite.
No, I don't need those scissors. I don't need those scissors.
No key cards are needed.
Ooh, I kind of want to hear this conversation. Don't look at me.
Director, nice to see you.
Ah, Miss Yamasaki. Good to see you.
I'd like to see you in the Winter Garden shortly.
Of course.
Very well.
That is Yuki Yamazaki, former lawyer to the
Alright.
Yakuza and current operative for
So we'll have
Providence.
to see what that's all about. Hey, get out of my way. Alright, let's go to this onsen. Why am I walking? Why don't I just run there?
Tell me, is it true the boss was connected back in the
Alright, the onsen is
How are you, sir?
up here. So to start the mission story, I'm going to need to look at this.
Well, it certainly appears that Yuki Yamazaki is a fan of yoga. A schedule near the hot springs reveals that she has booked the trainer all day. Feeling flexible for this.
Very flexible. We got to clear out the yoga area, and the key to that is this here. You're supposed to shut this off, and this brings in cool water. And you do that by getting in here. So, first up, we need a guard disguise. Konbanwa. That's not where we go. Where's a good... It's in the restaurant. To the restaurant. Yes. There you are.
Good evening.
Good evening. And then...
Looking good, man.
Thanks. You don't look so bad yourself. Then we go in here.
Yeah, I saw her at the spa earlier. entourage of bodyguards. I had to.
You're kidding me. What, the Yakuza lawyer? Trial of the century?
Yeah, none other. Felt like punching her lights out, too. I mean, she made a mockery of the judicial system.
And then I have to wait for these guys.
Legal profession with her trickery.
Oh, I remember that vividly. The way she tore down the witnesses. Brutal. Disgraceful, even. I mean, I always felt like she loved doing that in front of the cameras.
Oh, yeah, between you and me, I think she was asked to prove a point. Remember that one guy, the janitor? She couldn't get him to crack. 2 days later, he disappeared. They never found him.
Ugh, not to mention all those obvious legal loopholes she used. Oh, it's just truly shameful behavior. Ugh.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, I'm staying away from that spa area. Do not want to run into her again.
Alright. And eventually this lady will leave. Alright, cool. And then I can take both of these guys out.
Hey.
Greetings, sir.
Greetings.
Contact.
Sorry, I gotta do this to you. Uh-oh, who's this guy? Okay, he's fine.
And
Sorry, man. Alright, we're gonna put you in here. I gotta pick up this gun really quick without hitting that. And then we're changing. Alright. Good. Now I gotta be careful. Can we go in here?
That's a little harsh, isn't it? A total ban?
I don't know. Patient did die. Famous one at that.
Still, it's not the chef's fault. What was the kitchen
I can't go in there, huh? Interesting.
Didn't the kid realize how poisonous those things are?
Yeah, he's a kid. He probably wanted to show off. I don't know.
Dang it.
Anyway,
Alright,
the hospital
anyways.
probably thought it was better.
Up we goes. Okay, let's go to the onsen, which is this way.
Mr. Jason Portman, please come to the hospital entrance. A doctor will escort you to your checkup. That was for Mr. Jason Portman. A doctor will
Yeah, we're going
escort
the
you
right
to
way.
your appointment. Please proceed to the hospital entrance.
Oh, I need a wrench. Oh well. We're gonna go in there and I'll show you what we're looking at first. Go in here, and we're gonna need to turn that off. We can also turn this up, I think. Oh, that's how you get into the... Okay, that's another way in. Alright.
No, that's the Yakuza lawyer. Well, okay, whoa. You know what, maybe?
So, we get a wrench from going down here.
complain about it on the phone, too, talking to his doctor. I think he overstretched.
Terry, it's John. Listen, I need your help, buddy. That pose we talked about, Destroyer of the Universe, well, it's sort of...
And then that's the yoga guy. I'm gonna have to pick him up later.
Like that since this morning, so I'm pretty sure he's not gonna...
Alright, up we go. Sorry to get my boots into the hot spring. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to, like, rinse off first before getting into an onsen. Alright, we turn off this cold water. And then...
Ow! Salty! I am out of here.
the water gets a little too hot for them. And then all we gotta do...
No, everything's fine here. Just chatting with my little bro, just talking about all his video games, all that fun stuff. These shoot 'em ups. We're cool. Listen, I've got to run. Okay, next appointment's here. Talk to you soon. Okay, I love you. Okay, yes, hello. Say hi to Dad. Okay, bye. Damn it.
And then we follow him into his little room. Well, I need these guys to leave.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Potentially the biggest day of my career. Yuki Yamazaki books me for an entire day, and what do? Split my damn pants because my little brother dares me to do the Destroyer of the Universe pose. More like Destroyer of Butts. Now my rear hurts like I've been bowling all night, and there are no replacement pants anywhere. None. Just great. Just freaking great.
One. Two. Okay. Excellent. I could probably take that guy out too, huh? If necessary. Okay. Now we get moving. Ooh, cold. Ooh. Cold. Super cold. Let's get into the super hot water. Is his pants really ripped? I don't know. Looks okay to me. Alright, where is Yuki Yamazaki? We're on a timetable here, so I gotta hurry. Hey, didn't I walk across earlier? Oh well.
Yoga man? Sorry, sir.
Miss
I can't
Yamasaki,
let you through here.
I
Please
believe you
move on.
booked time for a yoga lesson.
Yes.
Ooh, what's that?
To be honest, I was beginning to wonder if you're ever going to show. Glad you're here.
If you will just follow me.
I suppose a knock wouldn't hurt.
Oh, this does look good. Spoilers.
Alright, how do I get to the onsen from here? Okay, it's just straight across. Gotta walk slowly. Are you walking slowly, 47?
Oh, do you teach beginner yoga too? Sir?
When he said 2, like the number 2, as in like a course. Here we are, Yuki. Come on in.
Well done, 47. Now to make her spirit and body fly.
I'm ready to begin.
Miss Yamasaki. Very well. Let's begin.
I was laughing so hard
Let us
when I did
begin
this.
with upward facing dog when you're ready. Fluid movement. Very good. Now, transition into Lord of the Dance.
I'm
Remember
just
to
spinning the
breathe
camera
throughout.
out slowly. I guess there is a rip on your pants. How did that happen? I don't think it's a rip. That's probably just clipping.
Warrior 2 pose. Core, strength.
Yeah, that seems
Stay there for a while.
not really a rip. So as I was doing these poses,
Changing sides. Be strong.
I realized you're getting closer to the edge. And I was like, oh.
And finally, tree pose. This one is tricky. Find a good spot for it.
I thought she was going to do a yoga pose right off the edge.
Now, this is a view to die for.
Target down. Now it's time for Sodas to retire.
Let me just leave. Alright. So, about Soders. Let me pick up that remote control. The remote control wasn't for Soders. It was for somebody else. I can't stop noticing that the clipping thighs. Okay.
Aquariums always fill me with such calm. Looking at the beautiful fish, just serene in their simple existence.
Sleeping quarters. I don't think I can get in there. But I'm gonna try. No, not for me. That's okay. Let me get out of here. I need one of those bodyguards to get in.
Hi. Hey, yoga guy. Turn around, because you're not walking through here. Sorry.
But what I can do Let me do this really quickly. Ooh, it's cold. Ooh, ooh. Oops, not that way. This way.
Useless crap. You think they used cutting back on maintenance?
That guy's having a rough day. I believe I can get in through here.
Yeah, the kid's alright.
Yeah. Alright. Pick up the remote. How do I get down to the morgue? This way, right? Past the loading bay. I think I'm gonna need to switch back.
Yoga. What?
Sorry.
Hello? You here? This is your bodyguard.
How convenient. Okay. Oh, I have to get into the hospital. Is this the way to the hospital? Laundry. We're getting there. We're getting there. Here we go. In we go. Let's listen into that conversation really quick.
It's me.
Hey, so you're the curator's research aide, right?
Let me guess. You want to know about the medical trial?
Oh, so it is true. The guy's had a mood-altering neurochip implanted in his brain. So how does it work? Does it work?
Sorry, you're just gonna have to wait for my research paper. I'm following the trial closely, and with a little luck, it'll be the basis for my doctorate. All I can say is that I've got a very interesting bit of insight into his mental state.
Fine, fine. I'll just have to ask you again when we're drunk.
Dr. Katashi Ito, also known as the curator,
Yeah, I missed that
is
doctor part.
participating in some sort of medical trial. Interesting. The curator oversees the hospital's organ storage facility and surely has access to Soda's donor heart. I suggest you locate the Research Assistant's Report 47 and find out what this neural implant is for. Could prove useful.
Okay. I forgot that he was right there. Alright, and we have... Oh wait, we gotta get the journal.
Talk again.
Don't turn around. Thank you. Just have a little look here. Alright. While I'm here, gonna take this out. Oh, this guy, sorry. Just put him there so I can destroy this evidence. And then let me show you the magic.
I managed to finalize the new instruction manual for improved organ harvesting last night. Director's going to review tomorrow. Only at Gamma could such a thing happen.
Increase medicine.
Oh my! This space, the colors, oh the shapes. It's beautiful, exactly as it needs to be.
Just
Everything in its proper place. Oh my goodness. Oh, why haven't I noticed before? Oh, this is... Everything is... Everything is... Oh my goodness. Oh, why haven't I noticed before? Oh, this is... Everything 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 is
I need to share this with my babies.
You're excused. I need some time alone.
Bringing joy to the world now, 47. Well, let's see where this takes him, shall we?
Great.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
That is the right-sided donor heart destined for sodas. This is what he sold out the ICA for.
And then you just take him out. Put that weirdo there. And then this we can trash.
Elegant solution, 47. With sodas on the operating table, and no hope of getting a second right-sided heart in time, you have effectively killed him without laying a hand on him. This should be a clear message to anyone considering following in his footsteps. That's both targets down. Time to find an exit.
I need a key card for this. How do I get that key card? I'm just gonna do this. Let's get the disguise, and I'm switching back. Okay. So I gotta leave. Those guys are blocking that exit. Alright, these guys don't know who I am. Well, catch you guys on the flip side. Bye! Okay. What did I unlock? Ooh, 5 stars? Heck yeah. Yes. Yes. Am I getting another one? No. I unlocked the sword though. That's great. Another lockpick. I can stash things in the restroom. I can start as a ninja. I can start in the restaurant. Unlock the tonfa. Okay. So let's have a look at different things we can do. Mission stories first. So this one, I think we're gonna need to listen in on her smoking habits. This one, I'm not sure. As for challenges, though, I want to try this by poisoning his medicine and then like having him not take it so much. Maybe that would mess him up. drowning. Fiber wire. Ooh, I can kill Yuki Yamazaki this way. Pushing her off the cable car platform while disguised as the director. Gas lamp explosion. I don't want to do that. There should be like a cutscene. There's probably a cutscene like this, right? You probably have to kill everybody. That seems really hard, but also kind of fun. Okay. Didn't I do this? Maybe there's a different way. Let's just jump in again. But let's start at a different area, just to see if we can learn anything new. I don't want to be the ninja. I don't want to be the ninja. Let's start in the restaurant. We got about 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Great. I am very curious as to what that is.
Okay? Just please leave.
Okay, let's
You're going to love it here.
Me and my husband.
Hope you have everything.
should we do the spa thing or should we figure out the smoking thing first? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Isn't that guy over here? He already left. Yeah. Let's follow the director.
O genki desu ka?
Maybe dark man. Yeah, totally dark man.
You look like the mummy. So what kind of work did you get?
47. I haven't.
I'm good.
Good to see you. Everything's healing up nicely, I see.
Yep. Maybe it's in here. Pretty nice. Oh, that's where they're looking at. That's what that window is for. Ooh. Kind of cold out here, huh?
Yes? Ah, Mr. Williams. This is already been done. Kai's been running very smoothly. The software engineer is running a few wrinkles last week. I'm happy to say we've had 0 incidents since your last calibrations. Indeed, the new facial recognition algorithms have been a fine addition. Most of our visitors seem to enjoy the added layer of interaction. Well, the only thing that comes to mind is a comment about the, shall we say, intangible nature of Kai. Some of the clientele, mostly Western origins, feel a slight discomfort with some of the areas. I will not repeat Mr. Dexter's. Suffice to say, he had strong feelings about it. Really? That would be very interesting to explore further. I've always held the position that we would eventually replace the non-essential cast iron with artificial hair. I'm interested in hearing more. Wonderful. I'll look forward to the presentation on the next visit.
She's not coming, guy. No, actually this is probably not cold. This is probably hot water. Look at that steam. I want to know what this conversation is going to be about. Alright, she's on her way. Is she? I guess not. He's just leaving, huh? Oh, maybe what you do is you find poison. And you put it in the thing here.
Apparently, it's something they do more than once.
Ah, this looks marvelous.
I never thought about it that way.
Follow him around. Continue to follow him around.
Mr. Jason Portman, please come to the hospital entrance. A doctor will escort you to your checkup. That was for Mr. Jason Portman. A doctor will escort you to your appointment. Please proceed.
So I guess that's
to
the only
hospital
chance.
entrance.
Hello there. I trust you're enjoying your stay here.
I am. Alright. So that's fine. There's also this guy. Let's take his pack of smokes.
Good evening.
Intel. I guess if I dress up as the director, I can probably go anywhere I want. Okay. We need these smokes. You guys don't have to stay like that. Okay. Oh, this is a bathroom. Wasn't there another thing? Oh, that's the thing. That's the thing I'm wondering about. That's a guard. Alright. I got smokes. Let me follow this guy. Ooh, he's gonna try going in.
No. Hey, you
no
people
patience
really
allowed here.
need
Please
to
leave,
let
sir.
me through. Okay, I have.
Get better soon.
Nope.
Sir,
Sorry.
standing way too close.
This area is restricted. Only security is allowed.
I'm American. I don't have restrictions. Look, let me tell you, we are the security of the free world. You are a part of said free world, right? So have you commies have they gotten to you? Oh, have they gotten to you too?
No, sir. We are a democracy just like America. But you can't pass through here for security reasons.
Never mind you. I'm wasting my time here. I need another drink. It's like really dry here.
Go to your room. Yeah. Oh, he's just gonna keep messing with these guys.
Lisa, sweetheart, I told you not to call me here. Well, I just checked my voicemail and you left 9 messages in the last 2 hours. Oh, it's very nice of you, but fine. We agreed to limit our calls, remember? No, she's not with me. She's back at the ranch, but... Well, of course I'm not smoking. I'm here for an operation. And why would I lie about that? Well, you talked to Teresa. Well, I told you never to call the office. Honey, you can't call me there. All right. I can hear you're upset. Listen, I'll have Teresa wire you a few $1,000s to your account. You run out and buy something pretty, and we'll drink some champagne and talk about this when I get out. Okay? Yeah, I promise. No cigarette. No, darling, that hasn't changed, okay? Once I recover, I'll tell her. I promise. Look, I gotta run, darling, okay? I'll call you in a few. No, I love you too. Bye-bye.
He's gonna go grab some smokes. It's on the move.
Hope you have everything you need.
We're just gonna waltz right in right after him. I hope nobody notices. Great. All right. You know what I'm kind of curious about? This right here. What happens if I call for assistance? Will they notice?
Oh, well, that was lucky. Gave me a fright there, Mr. Dexter, but you seem to be breathing, so... There we go. Okay, you can go. Thank you. Let me just look over this. Yes, everything looks good. Don't see any abnormalities. Everything's fine. Okay. Better get back.
So I'm gonna walk in. Don't walk in. Dang nabbit. That door. I should have closed that door first. Alright, who knows about this? Dang. Well, I sure messed that up. Alright, let's see what I can do as a doctor. Can I waltz into that area? Probably not.
Konichi, whatever they say here. Hi there.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Have a nice day, Doc.
Doctor, I'm sorry to be the one to inform you, but this area is not accessible at the moment. Please take it up with the director.
And thank you for your understanding.
Alright. I've got like 9 minutes to figure out what I'm doing. Let's go wild. Let's see. Whose place is this? Oh, this is the Helmut Kruger one. Okay. And I imagine I'm not allowed.
Maybe you can tell me, is it true the Bob...
Sorry for the inconvenience, Doctor, but...
Let's see. I think at the cable car they talk about her smoking habits. That's probably a good start.
Client long? A couple of months.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a good situation. Miss Yamazaki's very smart, very capable. Tough as nails, too. You should see her in the courtroom.
She seems a bit, I don't know, untimely? Like she's not comfortable in her own skin?
Yeah, you saw how she dropped her fags off the lift crossing the gorge. It's just nicotine cravings.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was me 5 years ago. Glad I got that monkey off my back. Hey, we should get her a pack. Make a good impression.
In a place like this? Good luck.
So the client's a trial lawyer?
Yuki Yamazaki dropped her cigarettes off the lift when arriving at the hospital. According to her bodyguards, this has put her on edge. Maybe you can help quench those cravings, 47. Cigarettes are contraband at Gamma, but surely not everyone follows the rules.
Criminal defense. Yamazaki takes all the controversial cases. Yakuza, in particular. She's virtually their in-house attorney. Word has it there are blood ties, that her father was, Yakuza. I don't know, rumors.
I know I'm new and all, but it's pretty clear to me that whoever Yuki Yamazaki works for, it ain't the friggin' Yakuza. You think a bunch of common criminals have the influence to clear a waiting list at the world's most elite hospital?
There are certain things we don't talk about. That, right there, is one of them.
No one's coming back here, right? Let's do it.
Jack, hey, move!
Alright, and I think her empty pack is in the restaurant. And hopefully nobody will recognize me. That guy's gonna recognize me. Darn. Well, while I am wearing this outfit, I want to see if I can go in.
Hell yeah.
Looks like I can. A police baton. Thank you. Darn. I was hoping this would be, where the thing was. Ooh.
So, the building AI known as Kai not only keeps the building running, but it also controls the surgery robot in the operating theater. That's where Situs is at the moment. The manual states that the AI will automatically revive any flatlined patient, which could prove to be a problem. But the hospital director does have access to the mainframe. Care to run a hospital, 47?
Alright, so first, let's finish up this. Where's the restaurant?
I hope you're enjoying your stay.
Looking sharp.
Darn. Okay. If I get him to notice me, and then run,
trickery.
Oh, I remember that vividly. Oh, the way she tore down the witnesses was brutal.
That's it. I'm not kidding.
I will be forced to take action.
Excellent.
Be careful out there.
Yeah. I'll be careful. Who's that? Alright. We took care of him.
Nicely done, 47. When Yamazaki finds that pack, she's sure to want to light up in the first place she can find.
Alright, so I'm gonna need a change.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? A total ban?
I don't know. Maybe.
Alright, how do I do this?
Aquariums always fill me with such calm. Looking at the beautiful fish, serene in their simple existence.
Actually, let's go here really quick. I might need this.
What's up with the sudden limp on our resident yoga master?
I noticed that. Heard him complain about it on the phone, too.
Excuse me. Let's see if I have access to this area.
Maybe you can tell me. Is it true?
What up?
Nice, I do. Alright, let's follow her really quickly.
Excuse me. Could I ask you for some food roll?
1,000 deposits. Hospital administration has put a ban.
Oh no. Hold on a second. It is so very easy to lose track of time doing all this spying.
Well, I'm sure you can make an exception this once.
The rules are the rules. I'm sure you understand.
I'm a lawyer. I see them more as a set of guidelines.
Oh, you can just vault?
Don't want to get fired. If you excuse me.
Oh, I asked you for not jellyfish.
Look at your packs. I can barely hear. Okay. I just remembered why I got the wrench. I'm going to go to her apartment.
Maybe you can tell me. Is it?
Hey, bro.
Hey.
You know, even with the added security, things got hairy around that whole trial of the century thing, remember?
And this should be good.
The work was dirty from time to time, but this new approach with consultant work, I don't know. Doesn't like it.
Let's see if that's right. Oh no, that's not right. I should have just followed her. Dang it. Alrighty then. Let's just give her a little kill. Oh, wait. I also gotta find rat poison. I think I know how to do that. Looks like I can follow. Excellent. Dang it. Please tell me you're gonna smoke.
Chin up, chest out.
Don't get too close, don't get too close. Alright, I'm just gonna let that play out. Whatever happens is gonna happen. Hey.
Target down.
Oh no. Anyways.
Suck it in.
Alright. How do I kill Soders? Kai, huh? Yeah, I need to... we need to find... Probably in the kitchens. Sorry, this is gonna be a long episode. Or could it be... double episode? No. This is gonna be a long episode. No, actually, you know what? This is probably... I'm probably nearing Hokkaido. I'm gonna end the video here. And then next week, we're gonna finish this mission story. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go on a rampage. So, yeah, I will catch you guys next time. We're gonna play more Hitman. What else is going on? I don't know what else is going on. But I will see you next week at least. Bye-bye.